Okay. Does it tell me the controls here? No, I forget the controls, so we'll have to work that out. Let's save Demeter version 1. All we're doing is taking some of the material. We want to observe it. Oh, we should have... Yeah, ooh, crap. The science guys, they launched the spacecraft the wrong way up. And this happened. So observe the material bay here, keep that data, and observe the material bay and keep that data. Fantastic. We'll observe the mystery goo as well. Keep that data. We'll observe this mystery goo, and we'll keep that data. We will observe this mystery goo, and keep that data. We'll observe this mystery goo, and keep that data. Let's review this data so we can read it. Material study from Launchpad. The material shows little signs of change, though one of the samples appears to be judging you slightly. Okay. Good. We can extend our commutitron, see if that works. It sure does. But we are noticing an electrical drain when we do that. Quite significant one. Okay, so maybe the commutitron is not the way to go. Let's deactivate that. Let's get Jeb on an EVA. See if we can do a surface sample. Whoops, that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to hop out. EVA. Let go. Bloop. Jeb's going to drop off here. Excellent. Take surface sample. Okay, the surface is charred and coated with burnt rocket propellant. There are also trace amounts of conspicuous green substance. An EVA report. Excellent. Can we get back into this now? Probably not. Crap. Okay, let's recover Jeb. He's only got a short walk back anyway. Done. We are going to go to the tracker station. And we are going to recover this. More science. Fantastic. Let's exit that. Okay. So we need to take Athena version 3. And what we need to do, or Demeter version 1, sorry. What we need to do is just dip it onto its nose, like so. That's all we need to do. Science Buffin's got it wrong, but we won't. And we will take that up into the atmosphere. Okay. Altitude control on. We want to make target velocity 0 meters per second. For now, that will neutralize our buoyancy. And let's increase that to 1 vertical meter per second. Oops. Put it back to 0. 1 vertical meter per second. And we can speed up time too, so we can raise faster. See Jeb's view here? Oh yeah, he's got a nice downward view of everything. Excellent. Our resources are dropping slightly, so we're not going to deploy this antenna here, because that could be bad. Let's observe the mystery goo here, or the material bay. While flying at Kerbin, the less resilient samples appear to have splattered around the interior, forming new interesting color combinations. Okay, 17.5 science for that. Let's do 1 mystery goo observation, why not? And we will increase our speed to, to 2 meters per second. We seem to be handling 2 meters per second well as 1 meter per second, so we can increase again at some point. Let's observe the mystery goo here. Wobbles and jiggles, as to be expected. Let's increase all the way up to 10 meters per second. See if that balloon can handle that. Rockets, we know, can handle several hundred meters per second. We'll see how the balloon does. Jebediah seems to be enjoying it. That's good. Okay, let's increase to 20 meters per second. See how that does for Jeb. We've also got almost got full inflation of our balloon at this point. As you can see here, it's at 70 odd %. Probably settle around 77, 78 maybe even 80. Maybe it can't get to 20 meters per second, so it's going to go for full inflation, probably. Yeah, we do have full inflation. Okay, so we can't get much higher than 5,000 meters. Yeah, we are going back down now. Okay, let's observe the mystery or the material bay here. Same stuff. Let's observe the mystery goo here. Same stuff. And let's observe the mystery goo here. Same stuff. And let's lower our target velocity to minus, say, minus 5 meters per second for now. And then we'll be able to slow down some more. In fact, we'll go for minus 20 right now. We can slow down more later. Excellent, that was a successful flight, I would say. Testing of the balloons. It'll allow for future endeavours in the balloon testing series. Not too bad indeed. And we'll be landing pretty much on the launch pad. And we've only moved slightly because of the rotation of the Earth, or the Kerbal? What's the Earth called? Planet. Oh, let's slow down our velocity quite significantly. We are coming quite hard. Yeep. Slow down. Oh, that was quite a hard landing. Okay, we're good. We are good. Let us recover this vessel. Excellent. 54 science in total now. Let's see if we can grab anything exciting here now. We can get some more reflectortrons and things like that, more communication stuff. Solar panels are useful, especially if we're going to go into communication satellites. Space exploration, we got our map sats. We've got whatever this is. I don't know what that is. Oh, something about Kethane. Ladders. And then we've got our landing stuff here. We can't research any of that though. I think what we need really is a reflectron DP here, because that can work within the atmosphere for communication purposes. If we start doing unmanned missions, so I think we'll research that, and then we'll research the electronics so we can get some solar panels going on. So we have power. Excellent. So let's launch something new here. So we know this got up to about 5,000 meters. If we add more balloons, it's probably not going to get much higher. But we do have this much bigger balloon, I think. Maybe. It just might be just a rigid balloon though, instead of an inflatable balloon. Okay, this is what we're going to try. We're going to try the rigid balloon, see how that works. And then we need to add some parachutes to this guy. So let's get the center of mass, not the center of thrust, the center of mass up. Let's add several parachutes to this model here. It'll probably be easier if we were in spaceplane hangar mode, but we can't do that right now. Let's do just one parachute on the butt here. In fact, let's tilt this up the right way. That'll be easier. Let's do one parachute on the back here. Or we can do one parachute a couple of ticks over on the back, Another parachute a couple of ticks over on this side of the back. They're not going to be perfectly aligned, but it should be good enough. And we'll do one parachute on the front. In fact, we'll do 2 parachutes on the front as well, just in case. We want plenty of parachutes, plenty of chances to go wrong. Let's merge all these parachutes into a single stage. Okay, this is Demeter version 2, by the way. Let's save that while we do this. And we want to add probably a radial decoupler, to be honest, to attach the balloon to. Okay, that's in the center there, and then we'll grab our balloon. Rigid airship. Okay, that is huge. Let's see how this goes, to be honest. I have no idea what's going to happen. Jeb is probably going to shoot into space. Oh Jesus, we did it wrong again. Oh no, Jeb! Woo-wee. I still need to inflate it too. Jesus, it's lucky Jeb survived that one. It's lucky Jeb survived that one. I also didn't rename the flight. I didn't rename the last flight, I don't believe. Okay. Oh Jesus, the balloon has merged into the ground now. Let's observe the material bay here. Why not? We're here, so we might as well. Let's observe this mystery goo. And observe this mystery goo. Keep that data and keep that data. And we will recover the vessel. Okay. 9 science in total. Excellent. Let's tilt this over, because we forgot. Oh, it's not quite in the center either, is it? Okay, let's see if we can realign this using the shadow. How is that? That looks better. Yeah, that's better. I think. There we go. That's how I can zoom out. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and the center of mass is right above the middle there. Center of lift right above the center of mass, just about. Center of thrust is non-existent. Save this. Let's launch this. See how high this balloon gets us. We want to rename the vessel to Demeter Flight, or Demeter version 2 Flight 1. Okay, technically the other one didn't fly, so. And let's just go 100% buoyancy. See how this goes. No, 100%. We just want to go up and up and up and up and up and up and see how high you can get on this balloon here. And then we will decouple you from the balloon. Kind of like Felix Barhan, or whatever he is. The guy who jumped from space. Let's also go higher time warp. We're already slowing down, so we're not going to get that high, to be honest. Probably the same amount. About 5,500. Might get a bit higher because we got more momentum going up this time. Yeah, we got to about 6,000. 7,000. There we go. Turn on altitude control. Can we do that? 0 meters per second. And then we should be able to hover at around 8,000 odd meters. We have zeroed out our velocity yet. And we're not at 100% inflation either. Okay. That's good to know. We're going to observe the material bay. Excellent. And observe the material bay. And observe the mystery goo. 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 We're also going to take a crew report. Bum. Excellent. What I want to do is hopefully Jeb can do this. We're going to get him onto an EVA. Hold on, Jeb. That's probably terrifying experience right there. EVA report, flying over Kerbal shores, the most precarious situation. Certainly is. Let's get you to get back in, because that was slightly dangerous. And we are going to drop from the balloon. Falling. Let's deploy those parachutes. There we go. Fantastic. How is your view of this now? Yeah, just a rocking and rolling view right there. Our balloon has probably disappeared at this point. Been eaten by the distance. When you land, I want you to take a surface sample if you can. Hopefully you can actually leave the craft again. Because we haven't had a surface sample of the Kerbal soil yet. It's been right outside our front door this entire time. We have never bothered to take any sample from it. So that would be a worthwhile endeavour, I think. Just to get that little bit of science. Nice slow inflation. Hopefully we're below about 500 meters per second. That'd be nice. We're going to land on the nose slightly here, but that's okay. We're at 7.1. Hopefully that's okay. Like I said, we're landing on the nose, so that's going to take the brunt, and normally the command capture is the strongest part. Ooh, okay. We seem to be okay. That was a nice parachute breaking noise. I've never heard that before, I don't think. Have I become not part of my vessel in some place? No, I seem to be okay. Let's go on EVA. I can't. The hatch is obstructed. Okay, let's recover the vessel then. Good. I have an itchy ear. Hang on. Okay, we're good. Excellent. 16 science in total. I think for now that's the end of our Demeter series of vessels. We're not really interested in more balloon flights at the moment. What we would like to study is space and lifters and such. So what we're going to do is we want to make a test weight, a test satellite that we can use. We want to put this guy on it. We want to put MechJeb on it so we can read the weight of this vessel. It's probably going to run out of charge at some point. Vessel info. Okay, vessel mass. That's all we're interested in. We want to know the mass, so we want to know how much. We want to make a lifter that can lift X amount of mass. I'm saying maybe 10 tons, depending how big we get this. We just want to know that we have a lifter that's capable of lifting this amount of weight. We're going to build the lifter as a sub-assembly. Let's whack a couple of batteries on there, so we can keep power for as long as possible. Put those just there. Whoops, never mind. Just there. Okay. We do want maybe a parachute on there as well, probably. Can we go with this parachute? No, gotta go with the radial. Okay, let's put a couple of parachutes on there as well, so we can safely retrieve the craft. We may want to try out heat shields. At the moment it's only 0.4 tons, so let's add, I guess, some fuel so we can keep the tonnage because this is something we want to be able to lift stuff into orbit that we can use in our daily lives. So this is, we want something with the mass, the biggest amount of mass, really. Total mass 3 point. Yeah, let's try one of those. Okay, let's take out all of that stack. Let's put in a couple of these guys. That's 4.15, 7.9. That's too high. Let's put in this guy. 9.2 tons. It's probably enough for most of our orbital needs. How about this guy? 9.58. Okay, let's do that. Then we want to add a custom fairing to it, which is going to increase the mass slightly. Okay, and let's put this on. Like so. Custom fairings are beautiful, they just cover the entire thing like that. So nice. We want to change the staging here. We want to get the parachutes onto their own stage. We never want the separate, or the solid rocket boosters to fire. So this is going to be just our first satellite part of... it's not really going to be part of anything, it's just going to be a test weight satellite. Yep, that will do. We want a decoupler here. So we want something that is capable of lifting just over 10 tons, like just over 10 tons. So that's perfect. In fact, let's get that into that stage. Okay, good. So, something capable of lifting 10 tons. We'll take those off for a second, so we can move this up some more. And we will, come on, grab these guys and pop those back on there like that. Excellent. Okay, so let's try and keep it relatively simple. We will go with that there. That could be our final orbital insertion, perhaps. And then we want a... let's put an inline reaction wheel onto this, actually. Or in fact, let's put it onto this side of things. Okay. So we are now lifting 10.34. Okay. Let's do a stack decoupler here. And we will do some more engines, or some more fuel. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go with another engine here. I have no idea if this will be good enough. I do hope so. I want to add on radial decoupler. Maybe go with 4 external boosters. We want some more propulsion. We want this guy, and this guy. We have no fuel lines to speak of yet, so that's a problem. And let's add on some nose cones. So this is our test weight. See if we are capable of launching 10 tons into orbit. Yeah, let's launch this. Check the staging. We'll save that and then we'll check the staging. Let's put that onto its own stage. Let's put that onto its own stage. So these will separate. And I'll light this later, then these will separate, then that will separate, then that will light. These fairings we will go up to here. We'll go to action group, we'll click on the fairing, we'll click on custom 1, and we'll jettison them on custom 1. Okay, and then we don't need to worry about them in the stage there. Excellent, let's launch this, let's see what happens if we can get into orbit on this amount of fuel. Bring up MechJeb. Do we have an orbit info? Good, that is what I would like to have. Vessel info we can pop up here, we don't really need right now. Orbit info we can bring down here. That is good to have. Okay, let's increase the throttle here. We are running on battery power, and we're running whatever it's called, the satellite mod. Boom. Okay, we have a slow liftoff. It should be okay. So the thrust and such on an unmanned vessel can be a bit weird. In fact, we are way. We don't have enough torque on our reaction wheel, I don't think. We are off kilter quite a lot. Yeah. Okay, this isn't gonna work. This vessel is too big to launch, I think, on just our reaction wheel that we have. Okay. This is bad. This is really bad. Let's see if we can burn off all this fuel before we crash, because we would rather not have all that fuel pouring out over the ground. Oh Jesus. See if the jettisoning works there. That works. That's fine. Oh God. Yeah, we are gonna crash quite spectacularly here, I believe. Quite spectacularly indeed. Boom. Okay, well, test flight 1 was a failure. Let's return to the vehicle assembly building here. Perhaps if we add some more inline reaction wheels, they will help. We'll also try it with smart-ass MechJeb thing going. That'll probably be a help too. Put another inline reaction wheel. Let's see if that helps. We're now launching more like 11 tons. Hopefully we can get that into orbit too. Okay, let's turn on smartass here. I just want you to go. Yeah. Okay. Let's increase the thrust. Okay. MechJeb seems to be holding it. The reaction wheel probably helps. That's fine. We are a robotic mission, so MechJeb can be used a bit more for this mission, I would say. It just makes everything a whole bunch easier, really. They would use computers in the real space program, so we're using computers in ours. Okay. I'm hoping this stage can get us out of the thicker part of the atmosphere. Then we can light the second stage when we're out of the thickest part of the atmosphere. And then we can commence a roll program, or a pitching program, I suppose. (150 meters per second). (170). 200 coming up now. We're at 8,000 meters. 9,000 meters, these have nearly run out, but we are going to get up to speed, just about, and out of the atmosphere, or out of the thickest part. At about 12, hopefully 13,000, we can light the second stage. Yep, there we go. Okay, that means we can decrease our thrust, lose that stage, increase the thrust again. We are slowing down at this point, because we are on the single engine now, lifting all of this weight.